future Mrs.
Rashad
Tate.
Society.
Actually, black women are at the bottom of virtually everything in society.
See, you make it.
I'm alone. Rashad.
Good morning, my love. How'd you sleep?
I slept great. How are you feeling?
I'm okay.
Shad, get out of your head. Things are going well for us. Please don't do it to yourself.
Fine. You got it, Jen.
Happy anniversary, Mr. Tates.
Happy anniversary, Mrs. Tate. You give me some sugar for my anniversary, you're just gonna sit there looking pretty.
You? Sugar?
Yes, me. Give me my sugar, woman.
How about you give me some sugar?
That's what you want.
Hmm.
Yeah, I got more than sugar for you. Should I give you some fresh honey right now if you ask properly?
You're so silly.
Come here.
You can answer that?
It's probably mama, don't worry about it.
If it's Mama Joyce, then it's probably about the kids. Answer it.
Fine. Don't go anywhere.
It's the anniversary. Just enjoy it. Is everything okay? How's RJ and Amaya?
They're good. Set up with mama baking cookies and watching movies.
Sounds like they're having fun.
They are. They're ready for us to have some fun.
What do you have planned?
I have a lot of things planned, actually.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do.
Do any of these plans involve ever your hiding behind your back?
Who said I'm hiding something?
I can see it right there, Rashad.
Oh, this? Oh, this ain't no secret, baby. This is gift number 1.
Gift number 1, huh?
Yeah.
Sounds like you got multiple gifts for me.
This is our 7th anniversary. So, you know, I gotta do it big.
We'll give it here.
I will. As soon as you show me my gift.
Your gift, right. Let me go grab it. It's at the Dollar Tree.
Ah, so you got jokes today, huh?
I'm joking, baby.
Yeah, I know you are. Anyways, here you go.
Can I shake it this time?
You can.
A letter. Is this gonna make me cry?
That depends on how much you still love me.
Can you read it for me?
Sure. Dear Genesis, for 9 months, I watched you fearlessly carry our unborn son. Every day you woke up and carried not just your life, but another. Every day you were responsible for the molding, the shaping, the birth of a soul who needed guidance, patience, and love. The name Genesis means birth, the beginning, the origin. And how fitting it was to see you be that thing for our son, RJ. You were in labor for 30 hours. And not an hour went by where I didn't worry about your safety. You know, I prayed to God the delivery would be safe and that even RJ would come home. I couldn't imagine life without you. I still can't. The love that you have given me can never be compared. Now, you didn't just give birth to RJ, but you gave birth to a new me. You brought me to levels that I thought were impossible. But you did it. And not once did you expect anything in return. And you got the plight of the black woman. You know, always giving, and all they ask for in return is a little bit of understanding, some compassion, sympathy. I have to thank you. I thank you for finding the strength to forgive me. I thank you for finding the strength to forgive yourself for things that are out of your control. I thank you for choosing love over anger. I thank you for showing me that I can be better, that you can be better so that we can be greater. Thank you for being the greatest partner a man can ask for. Genesis Marie Washington-Tate. Thank you for loving me.
When did you write that?
You know, about a week or so after RJ was born. I started it, but I didn't know how to finish it because I was scared that if I finished it too quickly, things wouldn't work out for us.
I'm happy things did work out for us. I'm so happy that you chose me to be the one to help you experience love. I love you, Rashad.
I love you too, Jen. And now this is the part where you give me my gift.
You didn't want to live in that moment just a little longer?
We got all weekend living the moment, but I want my gift.
Me and my ladybug got to boss you around some more. You getting out of hand now.
I think I'm gonna get my son to handle my light work.
You mean our son?
Nah, I said what I said. My son.
Okay, so who's the one in birth for 30 hours?
Here we go.
That's what I thought. Shad, don't play with me.
I ain't playing with you. I'm just saying I got no problem letting our son fight my battles.
Yeah.
You stalled long enough. Where's my gift, woman?
Damn, I thought you would forget.
Hey, don't tell me you forgot.
Of course not, baby. I have your gift.
Mm-hmm.
A good one at that.
Yeah, what is it?
So, I know with your promotion to lieutenant, taking time off gets more and more difficult. So, I wanted to gift you with a day of relaxation. So, I got you tickets to see the boss.
And this is why I married you.
Because I know what you like.
Yeah, that and because of the free tickets. Wow. Wow.
You're so annoying.
Yeah, ain't that how you like me?
Just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Small bit.
Man, what's small about me?
Only because it ain't cold in here.
Wow, so the joke's just flying today, huh?
Yeah.
You gotta tell me twins.
How about we take us to the bathroom?
You trying to get clean while you get dirty? Mm-hmm. Shit, just say that. Come on.
Please don't drop me.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop something, alright?
Annoying.
I know that I know she fucking with me. I got the baddest bitches on my team. She gon' throw back the way that I mean. Hanging up here, all with the crew. You know Derulo, you know what I do. Hop in the whip and I pull out the toolie. Fuck from the back and we making a movie. And she tryna change for a nigga when she telling you ain't true.
Who is this?
Some young kid from New York, named Derulo, called Die Young.
She said she want you, but last time I text you want me.
Your man gonna make it places, I'm telling you.
She said pull up to the spice with it.
He gonna make it places, he gonna make it places.
Sounds like it could.
Yeah. Happy anniversary to us.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
The good one, please.
Oh, I'm getting the good one. I'm getting the great one, actually. Corkscrew, the cups. There you go. I'll figure this out. There you go. Like we're done. Look. Damn corkscrew. So now that we had dinner, it's time for some dessert.
What about our second gifts?
You want to exchange this right now?
Sean, come on. We both know how this night is gonna end.
Exactly. I'm trying to cut out the middleman here.
Sean, come on. Gifts first and I'm all yours.
Promise.
I promise. I'll even do that thing you like. I can't stand you sometimes.
Okay, well, you go first since I went first this morning.
Fair enough. So I wasn't sure how you would react to this gift, so I asked Mama Joyce and she said she loved it, so I decided to get it.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you love it. Drum roll, please.
Mama, drum roll.
I got you this.
What is it?
Here you go.
A flash drive.
And not just any flash drive. This is USB with all your football highlights on it. I collected all the videos that Mama Joyce has of you from Pop Warner to high school all the way to college and put it on one whole video. I mean, it wasn't easy, but I know one day you're gonna want to show RJ how ripped and tight you were. So I made that.
Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
Wow, you just put the pressure on me. I'm not sure if this gift is good enough for you now.
Come on. I'm sure whatever it is, I love it.
Okay. Well, I wanted to give you something that had a lot of meaning to both you and me. You know, I thought about taking it back to where it all began, but that was not an option. So I decided to take it back to where I stole that heart of yours.
What did you do?
I'm taking you to New Orleans for a week.
We're finally going back.
Yes, ma'am. Nothing but jazz bands, beignets, a Saints game. Me putting that thing back on you.
Oh my God. Wait. When are we leaving? You can't keep springing these things on me like this.
Relax. We'll leave until next weekend, all right? I already spoke to your secretary, so they know you'll be out. Mom's gonna watch the kids again, so we can enjoy everything that Cafe Du Monde has to offer.
Oh, thank you, baby.
Anything for you, Mrs. Tate.
Oh my God, we're gonna have so much fun.
Oh, we will. And I think it's high time we pop open this wine and set the mood. What you think?
Yes, sir. You get the wine, I'll handle the music.
Oh, that sounds like a plan. 7 years, that kiss, us. Now this is usually the part where I grab your hand and we dance like we're only two in the room.
We are the only two in the room, Rashad.
So how come we ain't dancing?
You don't want to dance.
Oh.
Don't have a surprise for me?
Nah, I don't. Do you?
No. Who could it be?
That's a good question. Why don't you find out who it is while I go pee real quick?
Okay. Just be ready for me.
I was ready since good morning, baby.
I'm coming. Hi. How can I help you?
I'm looking for Rashad. Is he here?
You're looking for Rashad.
Yeah, I'm looking for Rashad Tate. I was told that he lives here.
By who exactly?
One of the guys down at the fire station said he lives here. And I want to know, is he home at the moment?
Depends on the nature of your business.
You must be his girlfriend.
Wife.
Never took Rashad as a Marian type.
I'm sorry. What did you say your name was again?
Jen, who's at the door?
It's a woman. Does she supposed to live here?
I'm coming. What the hell are you doing here?
Hey Rashad, long time no see.
What do you want from me?
I'm here to see my child.
You're Amaya's mother.
Got a real keeper here, Rashad.
Amaya isn't here.
Well, where is she?
She could ask you the same question.
There's no need for you to be so hostile.
Trust me when I tell you, you have not begun to see hostility.
Okay, so maybe your wife will be so generous and let me know where my daughter is?
Amaya's at her grandmother's.
Who? Joy?
It's Joyce. You don't got to trip over that because she's perfectly safe.
That's great. I still want to see her though.
Go fuck yourself.
You weren't kidding about the hostility, huh?
Leave. Leave now if I get real fucking ignorant.
Wouldn't be the first time.
You know what? Even I don't put up with this bullshit anymore.
Calm down.
Jen, get her ass out of here. Jen, get her ass out of here before this minute I regret.
Remove yourself from the situation. Go to another room. I'll handle it.
Get her ass out of here.
I still haven't gotten your name.
My name is Eve and your Grace.
It's Genesis. I guess it's nice to finally meet you, Eve.
I would love to say the same thing, but seems like I'm not welcome here.
He's upset, but he'll calm down eventually. He always does. How can I help you, Eve?
I'm here to see my daughter.
I get that, but why? I thought you didn't want her.
Who told you that? Rashad? Why wouldn't a mother not want her own kid?
Because you left her on his doorstep.
Doesn't mean I didn't want her.
What does it mean then?
A child has two parents. I didn't make Amaya on my own. So why should it be my responsibility to raise her alone?
Is that the real reason?
Seems like you got all the details, right? So why ask?
Because there's always three sides to a story. His side, her side, and the truth.
I left Amaya because my husband asked me to.
And now you're ready to come back.
Everybody deserves a second chance, don't they?
Some do.
Listen, I'm not here to fight. I just want to see my kid.
Like we said earlier, she's in a home.
Well, when will she be?
Well, our anniversary is this weekend, so she won't be back until Sunday evening.
So give me Joyce's address.
I can't do that.
Why not?
Because that's the situation that you and Rashad will have to figure out.
So you gonna let me in then?
Come in.
Imagine the nerve of this woman coming to my house and asking me for my daughter.
Rashad?
Nah, it's some bullshit, Jen, and you know it. And what the hell gives that?
Jen, I know you're not invite this woman in.
Have a conversation. If you don't like what you're hearing, then so be it. But you need to have one.
Ain't shit to talk about. She ain't seeing my child.
It's actually our child?
Really?
Our child. So how many diapers did you change? How many bottles did you fill? How many nights did you go hungry making sure Munch had something to eat?
What the fuck I thought? That ain't your kid.
Munch is mine, all mine.
Without me, there'll be no Amaya.
Wrong. Without me, there'd be no Amaya. Because the woman supposed to be her mother left an infant on her doorstep.
You know I didn't want to.
I don't know shit.
Do you really think I wanted to abandon my own baby, Rashad?
So why did you?
Because I had no way of supporting her. He was a provider. He made all the money. I wasn't allowed to work. Every month I had gotten an allowance, and that was it. Without him, I had nothing.
You would have still had me.
You had the chance to do the right thing by Amaya, but instead you chose to do it for yourself.
I made a mistake. I wasn't there for Amaya, but I'm back now. That counts for something.
Not to me.
You had Amaya for what, 10 years? All I'm asking for is one day.
Eve, why are you here?
Am I talking in code or something?
I know why you're here.
You're here because he left your ass, didn't he?
Rashad.
Nah. Let her answer. He left you, didn't he?
I left him.
Bullshit. He finally left your ass and he thought it was smart enough to come here.
Rashad, stop.
He left. Okay? You feel better now?
So he left and now you're ready to be a mommy. Can you imagine that?
What happened?
Ironically enough, he got another woman pregnant. Somebody who was younger and dumber. I couldn't keep up, so he left.
Are you divorced or just separated?
For right now, we're separated, but I
We
know he called the
don't
papers
care.
soon enough.
Can I talk to you for a second? Privately?
What?
You're acting like a completely different person out there.
Why'd you let her in?
Because you needed to talk. You can't just pretend like she doesn't exist. She's still Amaya's mother.
You have been more of a mother to Munch than she ever has. We don't need her.
Maybe you don't, but Amaya does.
She has you.
It's not the same, babe. I love Amaya like she's my very own, but a stepmom cannot fill the shoes of a real mom. Especially not one that's trying to come back.
She don't want anything to do with Munch. And now that her husband dropped the ass and said that Munch ready to come back, this is the bullshit that I'm talking about, Jen. Had the roles been reversed, you would have called the cops and even insinuating I could see that girl.
She's wrong, and I'm not arguing against that, but you also can't hold that against her.
And why not?
Because the only person that suffers is Amaya.
So I didn't suffer? I didn't have to go at the whole single parent thing alone?
Even you had Mama Joyce for support.
And what does that mean?
Nothing. I'm just saying you weren't completely alone.
Jen, please don't.
Look, all I'm saying is that it takes a village. And you have villagers.
She should have been there. That's it. Why are you trying to argue for her?
I'm not arguing for
Yes,
her.
you are.
Look, I understand now what it feels like to be a parent. And I'll be devastated if I couldn't see RJ anymore.
But you would have never left him in the first place.
That's not true.
What are you talking about?
I thought about leaving. For the first 6 weeks, actually. It was really hard to adjust. All the crying and screaming, all the bullshit. You were there, I know. But it felt like I was alone. I feel like I didn't know what he wanted. Was he wet? Was he hungry? Did he just want to be held? I didn't know. There were days where I just wanted to get into the car and drive. No destination, no purpose, just drive. Far, far away. As far as I could get away from all the crying, all the bullshit. Just far away from you, RJ, and Amaya.
Why didn't you tell me?
What was I supposed to tell you, Rashad? Hey, baby, not only do I have to work on building our marriage, but I'm also dealing with postpartum depression.
We were working on being open and communicative around that time.
I couldn't communicate something to you that I couldn't even process was actually going down.
When did it stop?
It took some time. I had to talk to Dr. Webb about it in my solo session just to process everything. I wanted to tell you, and you had every right to know, but I just couldn't. Now, I'm not saying that Eve suffered through it. However, if she did, then I understand how easy it would have been to let Maya go.
You didn't want RJ?
I wanted peace. I wanted my hormones back under control. I wanted to feel like me again. And for a while, it felt like RJ was the reason that everything was out of whack for me.
I'm sorry.
For what?
I should have been more attentive.
You did what you could. I'm not mad at you.
Let's head back.
That was a school picture from last year. Picked out the outfit on home.
I always do my kid with hairstyle.
Me and Jen spoke, and I've got something to say.
I'm listening.
So I understand that things with your husband were rough. And I understand that he asked you to give up Amaya or you get a divorce and you chose to form her. I understand that you probably didn't want to give her up. But I can't allow you to see her.
That's not what I expected you to say.
You might have expected too much then.
If you do this, Amaya will resent you in a few years.
Well, at least you'll have parent to resent properly.
Why are you so intent on punishing me?
Am I speaking in a different language here? You abandoned her.
Yes, I did. But I'm here to right my wrongs. I'm here to solve the problems, and you keep shutting me down.
No.
You're only back because you don't want Munch growing up and hating you. But newsflash, Eve, it's too late. She hates you.
No, she doesn't. You're lying.
Amaya hates you. She told me last month. Little girl cried for an hour straight because she wished that her and RJ had the same mama and daddy. And when I said her mother couldn't take care of her for reasons that she wouldn't understand yet, she said she hated you.
Did she really say that?
God is my witness.
It's all your fault.
What did you say?
I blame you. You made Amaya hate me. You made her resent her own mother. This is your fault, Rashad.
Don't blame me for your shortcomings. I have said nothing to Amaya to change how she feels about the mother who abandoned her.
No, you did. You corrupted her mind.
Listen to yourself, Eve. You weren't there. I saw everything. From her first words to her first steps to her first fucking cartwheel, it was me and me only. I never told her to hate you. She learned to do that shit on her own.
Why? Why does she hate me?
Because she hears her friends talk about their mommies and how much they love them. Worse yet, she sees a real mommy every day giving her younger brother unconditional love.
Oh, so then it's her fault. She got my baby feeling neglected.
No, it's not. I've gone out of my way to treat her like she's my very own, but she knows the difference. She was my ladybug before RJ was even born, and she always will be.
You want to blame everybody but yourself. This isn't mine or Jen's doing but yours. You left, and by leaving, you forfeit your rights to motherhood.
Well, that's not true either. She didn't forfeit her rights to motherhood.
So what did she do?
She simply failed to provide her child with 2 active parents in her life, but she'll always be Amaya's mother, even if you want nothing to do with her.
Fine. Fine, I have no problem acknowledging her as much as mama. But as far as I'm concerned, she is nothing more than a glorified surrogate.
You're being extremely rude again.
Maybe I am. But at this point, I'm thinking about how her actions are going to affect my child in the long run.
What do you think is going to happen to Munch in the long run, Rashad?
I'm so glad that you asked. If I let you back into Munch's life. Munch is going to grow up thinking it's absolutely normal to abandon your child, so as long as you come back years later, ready to do the right thing.
Maybe. Just maybe if you let Eve back into Amaya's life, Amaya will get the clues that she's been searching for all these years. Every child deserves to know who their real parents are.
And she still asks questions when she's 18? I'll send her ass to Eve.
What is wrong with you?
Nothing! That's what I've been saying for the past half hour. I have no problem. Y'all the ones making no damn sense.
Why are pulling it to 18 weekends done now?
Because I'm her father. And I said no.
Well, I'm her mother, and I demand to see her or I'll sue your ass for custody.
You gonna sue me?
I will.
I'll see you in court then.
Wait, let's talk about this.
The woman says she wanna sue, so let her sue.
Can both of you just stop for a second and think about the stress and trauma you're gonna put your daughter through because no one wants to listen to the other?
Listen, either Rashad lets me see my daughter, or I'm going to make him.
You are fucking delusional. You can never give you any form of custody.
Don't underestimate the connections I've made.
And don't underestimate how far I go to keep my daughter
Swinging
safe.
your eagles around is not gonna solve this problem. The last thing that Amaya needs is a custody battle over her. You both need to listen to reason.
What would you say to her if you saw her?
What?
Once walks through that door right now, what would you say?
I don't know.
Then how am I supposed to believe that you're ready to meet her?
It's a leap of faith. I'm her mother, Rashad. Not some random ass woman you met on the street.
Is that not how we met?
You know what I mean. I've been gone for so long, but I never stopped thinking about her. There's not a day that go by where I didn't question what she looked like. You made all your social media accounts private, so there was no use in looking for a picture there.
Don't talk about private accounts, Eve. Just tell me what you would say to your child.
I would tell her that my name is Eve Frazier and that I'm your biological mother. And that I was gone for so long because your mommy was stupid enough to believe that she could do something wrong to someone and that they wouldn't do it back to her. That's when I realized I made the biggest mistake in my life, abandoning you. I should have never left you, Amaya. I kept the picture of when you were only 4 days old in my wallet, and every year around your birthday I would guess about how big you got. Did you take after me? Or your dad? Were you happy without me?
That's it. You abandoned my daughter. You leave my daughter without her mother for 10 years. And you say that shit? If you really thought of her every day like you said you did, how was it still so easy for you to stay away? You could have gotten over your guilt, attempted to reach out, show some kind of effort. Did Amaya not deserve the extra effort?
Oh, come on, Rashad. You know you wouldn't have forgave me that easy.
You're damn right. But I would have appreciated the effort, Eve. It was hard as hell having to take on Munch alone. You know how many days I waited for a phone call just to hear you say that you were sorry? That's it. You've been here this whole time pleading your case, and not once have you apologized for leaving me to play both daddy and mommy. This is probably when Mama felt my father passed away.
I didn't know about your father.
I know. So I'm asking you again. If Maya walked through that door right now, what would you say to her?
I would say, Amaya, I'm sorry, and if you could find it in your heart to forgive your mom, I would really love to start over again and give you the life you needed. I know that I hurt you and don't deserve for you to answer right away, but just think about it and talk with your dad. I'm truly sorry for all the pain that I caused both of you. I'm sorry, sweetheart. That's what I would say.
You know what bothered me the most? It was the fact that you were still here. You weren't sick. You didn't die. You weren't even a fucking crackhead. You just simply decided you didn't want to exist in Munch's life. And that hurt me for so long. I was angry with you. And if I'm being honest, I still am. I don't think I can ever forget the fact that you spent a decade away. But the only reason I'm having this conversation with you is because of Genesis. You owe her so much. Because if it wasn't for her, I was shutting that door in your face. It's because of her that I'm having this talk with you, because the Lord knows that I pictured this reunion differently. It's because of Jen that I do everything in my power to provide for my kids. To provide my kids the type of household I didn't have after my father passed away. And it's for that very reason that I will go to the ends of the earth for my kids. I have to be there for my kids because they deserve more than that.
I understand.
Amaya isn't a toy. She has feelings and emotions. She's smarter than a whip. Tell you about any dinosaur ever existed, knows all of her planets and stars. That girl is my wildest dream in human form. So when I put up a wall or a fuss because someone just to waltz in here, you bet your ass I deserve to.
And I get that.
Black family can't take any more of this shit, Eve. You know, it's bad enough that black men get a bad rap for being absent fathers, but we can't let the rules change for you as a black woman because it's rare. Absent parents hurt the child regardless of who's left, and as much as I can't stand her dead-eyed daddy sometimes. Jen's father is always there for his kids. Even now, there's not a damn thing he wouldn't give her. You have to understand that if I let you back in her life, you are either here for good or don't even waste your time thinking about it.
I'm not here to waste time. I already lost 10 years of that girl. I don't want her to go another 10 without knowing me.
And she won't. What's the first thing you do when we get back to New Orleans?
Beignets are the first thing on our list.
I want to try some real New Orleans gumbo.
Baby, there ain't a single meal we ain't trying.
Did I mention the fact that I got the same room that we stayed in the first time?
No, you didn't.
Of course I did. Anything from you.
I know I said this before, but I'm really proud of you.
Why?
I don't know. I guess this whole Eve thing seems really familiar. And if I'm being honest, I was scared as hell that you were going to say something even stupider than last time that we forced to leave your ass.
Just like that? No fight?
What's that saying again? Once bitten, twice shy?
Wow. How's everything we've been through?
I mean, I got the ring and the kid. I checked my list.
That's what I am to you, a pencil for your checklist?
Of course not, baby.
Huh.
You're also my handyman mechanic and poet.
lucky, it's not too late for me to cancel this trip.
Come here.
I'm doing the responsible thing, right?
You are.
So why the hell does it feel like I'm doing something wrong?
Because you've changed. You're no longer the same person you were when you first dealt with Eve. This is the new and improved Rashad. The Rashad who listens more and talks less. The one who goes out of his way to play with both of his kids, even though he just got home off a 10-hour shift. The one who enjoys getting to be a husband, father, and son to people that he loves the most. The old Rashad is nothing like who you are now, and oftentimes that's scary.
You ever felt this way?
I did. When I first opened up to you about my assault, you were the first person I had told since it happened. For some reason, first sharing my story felt wrong. And I mean, I tried my best to repress it, but it all came out like word vomit. But I'm realizing now that it only felt wrong because the old Jen was too scared to talk about things that hurt her. You don't know this, but had you have never gotten those tickets, I probably would have taken that secret to the grave.
I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize.
I don't. But I'm doing it anyway.
I don't regret that day, though.
You don't. World doesn't deserve you.
You do. And so do the kids.
Yeah.
Marian, can I get you something to drink?
Water is fine. Alcohol will make me even more nervous.
Don't be nervous. I told her we have a surprise for you.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Amaya's gonna be so excited to know that her mother is a surprise. Don't stress yourself over something that hasn't happened yet, okay?
What if she don't want to talk to me?
We'll be right here the entire time. You have nothing to worry about. We're all in.
Munch. There's someone here I want you to meet.
Hi, Amaya. I'm Eve Frazier, and I'm your mother. shot munch. Act 3. No, we take 3.
But life goes on.
I'm getting the good one. Fuck, we fucking spoke on. Eve intro, take 1. What the fuck? The one time boy. And I broke it too.
We had this time
Oh!
to spend
Shit,
together. There is no need
Scene 2, still deciding. Take 1.
to watch the bridges that we're burning.
I don't know. The music.
It's not.
Wait, sorry. You gotta adjust it because I'm gonna lean up.
Scene 3, shot munch.
Sweet babe.
I told you.
You like this one?
No.
What's wrong with that one?
It's just, I don't know. It doesn't give what's gave. That one automatically does. Like, I don't know why you read it.
Hear the whisper
Start it again because this light is on.
of the raindrops.
Ah, okay. Walk down.
Against my window.
Maybe make a laugh and be like, these are the breaking on my lips. Oh, you want me to improvise? Here we go.
One more time.
Sorry, guys. My phone should be recording already, right? Yeah.
Scene 3, shot munch. Take 3.